Imagine this. A sleek, futuristic electric car rolls off the assembly line, promises of a new era in automotive technology filling the air. It's half the price of a Tesla, packed with flashy features, and it's marketed as the future of driving. The media claims Chinese EVs are poised to dominate the global market, leaving American and European automakers scrambling. It sounds impressive, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the electric car dream isn't all it's cracked up to be? Tesla, once the golden child of the electric vehicle world, is now struggling. Investors who once poured billions into the company are seeing stock prices fall, and Tesla's unsold cars are piling up in parking lots. Sales are slowing, and even the supposed leader of the EV revolution is feeling the heat. The truth is, the electric car dream is crashing, and Tesla's struggles are a clear sign of it. But why? Let's dive into the reasons behind this slowdown and why EVs aren't quite ready for prime time. It all starts with the sales slump that Tesla doesn't want to talk about. EVs were supposed to be unstoppable. Tesla was the shining example of what was to come. Electric cars everywhere, replacing gas-powered vehicles. Yet the numbers paint a very different picture. Tesla's unsold inventory is piling up, with more vehicles sitting in lots than ever before. The company is slashing prices, hoping to spark demand, but it's still not enough to move the cars. Early adopters already bought their EVs, and now, mainstream consumers aren't biting. It's not just Tesla that's feeling the sting. Other automakers who bet big on EVs, like Ford and GM, are also seeing demand flatline or decline, forcing them to scale back production. The problem isn't just pricing or competition. The reality is that EVs have fundamental issues that make mass adoption unrealistic. One of the biggest promises of electric cars was convenience. No more gas stations. Just plug in at home and wake up with a full battery. But in reality, charging an electric vehicle is far from convenient. Charging takes too long, 30 to 45 minutes even on a fast charger, compared to a quick 5-minute gas fill-up. And home charging isn't an option for everyone. If you live in an apartment or don't have a garage, where do you charge your car? Public charging stations are often unreliable, with broken chargers, long wait times, and slow charging speeds. For many people, standing around for an hour just to refuel their car is a deal breaker. What was once promised as the ultimate convenience is turning out to be a logistical nightmare. But it doesn't stop there. EV batteries are another major issue that isn't getting enough attention. While gas-powered cars can last for 200,000 miles or more with proper maintenance, EV batteries degrade over time. This means less range and more frequent charging, and eventually, replacing the battery becomes necessary. The cost of replacement? Anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000, making many EVs financially worthless after just a few years. And it's not just about range. Cold weather can kill an EV's range by up to 40%, making these cars unreliable in colder regions. The promise of cheap, low-maintenance cars falls apart when the battery starts to fail, turning an expensive car into a useless brick. Then there's the issue of safety. EVs have a major safety problem that doesn't get talked about enough: battery fires. Unlike a gasoline fire, an EV battery fire is extremely difficult to extinguish and can reignite hours or even days later. There have been multiple Tesla fires that made headlines, with some occurring after minor crashes. EV batteries are unpredictable, with some catching fire while parked and unplugged. Fire departments often need thousands of gallons of water to put out the flames, and even then, there's no guarantee the fire won't reignite. Safety concerns aren't just about fires, though. Many EVs, including Teslas, have faced major recalls due to braking issues, software glitches, and sudden power failures. For a product that's supposed to be the future of transportation, EVs sure have a lot of problems that gas cars don't. Let's talk about the environment, one of the biggest selling points for EVs. EVs were marketed as the green solution to the climate crisis, the future of clean, sustainable transportation. But the truth isn't so simple. The process of battery production is an environmental disaster. Mining for materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel causes massive environmental destruction and exploits workers in poor countries. And let's not forget that electricity still comes from fossil fuels. If your power grid runs on coal or natural gas, Your EV isn't as zero emissions as you might think. And when it comes time to dispose of those batteries, there's no large-scale recycling solution yet. Dead EV batteries could become a major waste problem in the near future, undermining the green appeal of electric vehicles. Many environmentalists have turned against EVs, realizing they aren't the magic solution they were promised to be. Despite all the push to phase out gasoline vehicles, most people still prefer gas cars. Used EVs are hard to sell because resale values are dropping fast, and people are wary of dealing with the risks of battery failure. The EV truck market has been a disaster, with Ford losing billions on the F-150 Lightning. Truck owners aren't switching to electric, and they're not convinced that EVs are right for their needs. People want convenience, and gas cars deliver that. They don't need to be charged, they don't lose range in the winter, and they can be repaired easily. EVs, on the other hand, are plagued with issues that make them less convenient, less reliable, and less affordable in the long run. Tesla's struggles aren't just about competition or market shifts. They're a sign that EVs themselves have serious, fundamental flaws. For years, we were told that EVs would replace gas cars, save the planet, and revolutionize transportation. But now, the cracks in that vision are showing. Tesla is cutting prices, but people still aren't buying. Automakers are scaling back EV production due to low demand. Charging problems, battery issues, and safety risks are making EVs inconvenient for many consumers. The media might still push the EV takeover narrative, but the real world is telling a different story. The rush to eliminate gas cars was premature, and Tesla's struggles prove it. Maybe the EV revolution needs to slow down before it crashes entirely. If you're wondering whether electric vehicles are truly the future of transportation, the evidence may suggest otherwise. With ongoing safety concerns, unreliable charging infrastructure, and steep costs of maintenance, the electric vehicle dream is facing a harsh reality. Could it be time to rethink the path to a sustainable future? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of tech and automotive trends.